Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nola is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Just getting started here in Philly. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, so coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Digging in the switch hitter, number 24. He readies for his first plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson right there. And there's one away. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Popped him up. Lindor onto the grass. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. hit in the air out to center field. Kipnis moves over, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Set and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first as they get the double. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Cabrera, and it's gone as they add still another. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on, missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, Scott Kingery.
The shortstop, number 4.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nola.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Grounded to the right. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Settling in now, Yan Gomes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Williams. One away. The pitcher, Corey Kluber, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Corey Kluber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 24.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the back. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley, as we begin the top of the 4th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Brantley is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Here in the 4th, third baseman.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And there's 1 down now. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making it 0 for 1 so far. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Brantley going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This one's down to 3rd. Donaldson's up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in now, Yan Gomes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Ball. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to play. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hernandez.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that leading off the inning, Corey Kluber, and they'll need him to get something going here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
17, Alonso.
0-2 to Alonso.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramos over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Curveball stays a little high that time. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Striding into the box, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it, and there's out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-for-2 for him to this point. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Encarnacion is there, and so striding forward. over it now.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Edwin Encarnacion now, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Into the seats, 0-1. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Here's Yonder Alonso. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Kipnis over at second. Gomes at first, 2 out in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 24 is under it, and he makes. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Lindor is there, and that's the first out. Digging in, Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's out number 2. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point.
Wilson Ramos.
2 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings as a pitcher you want to look in.
And the catcher grabs it to retire. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. No hit. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Michael Brantley. He went down on strikes last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. And in steps Scott Kingery. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High pop-up. Encarnacion is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Luis Avilan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there, and that's the third out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
3-2 full count. Fastball too high, ball 4. Here's Melky Cabrera. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Luis Garcia answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's